Okay, live. We are live and in color. What's going on, everybody? It's Connects here on this live. Getting ready to talk to you about the things we always talk about. What's up, cool? What's up, Mr. Fabulous? How you guys doing? What's up, Kimmy? What's going on, everyone? So I'm on live. I'm on a little later. I usually on a little earlier, but whatever. I just wanted to get on today. So first of all, I want to wish all of you guys a happy, I'm about to say happy Thanksgiving. Happy 4th of July. If you celebrate 4th of July, you know what? Honestly, I think we don't even celebrate 4th of July. I think we just celebrated the fact that we off. Okay. We need to find out why we celebrate the 4th of July. For those of you who don't know, I'm about to do some research, some deep down research. So, but anyway, I just wanted to come on for my little 45 minutes so we can talk about federal government contracting. What's up, Smooth? And we can get into it, guys. For those of you who don't know, it is fourth quarter. Fourth quarter means the money. Okay? That's what fourth quarter means. So if you are hesitant on submitting, if you are scared to submit, if you are nervous, you need to get over it because it's fourth quarter and the money is here. Hello, government crumb snatchers. Ain't nobody snatching no crumbs, honey. There's enough food to go around, okay? And I mean that. There is enough food. You want to know why? You know how many you know how many solicitations are posted per day on Sam.Gov? 97,000 solicitations posted per day on Sam.Gov. So we ain't got to fight over no solicitation. Half of the time we throwing solicitations back because we don't understand it or whatever the case may be. So guys, there are plenty of solicitations out there for you to work, for me to work, and for all of us to get the money. Okay. I just, as you guys know, in the month of June, woohoo me, I won 2 contracts. As usual, that's kind of my ratio. Okay, I won 2 contracts in the month of June. One was a tent rental, one was a tent purchase. They wanted 1/10. 1/10. What's up, Andre? What's up? My next workshop. That's a great question, Andre. What you put in your first message? Y'all be the messages. I be wanting to know what y'all saying. Andre asked, when is my next workshop? My next workshop is on Saturday. It's called Navigating Sam.Gov, and it's a master class. I'm going to teach you, for those of you who are new to Sam.Gov, I'm going to teach you how to read a solicitation, how to read and look for the things you need to look for in order to work a solicitation, okay? A lot of people be on Sam.Gov, and they don't even know how to utilize it. I'm going to take you the ins and out, like we diving deep, okay? Deep, like deep blue sea deep into Sam.Gov. Okay, so that is on for purchase now. You can go to the link in my bio or conconnects.com to get your ticket. Guys, guess what? The ticket is only $69.99. I made it real low, so there's no excuse for nobody. Okay, everybody can join in. So $69.99. It's a 1-hour class. We're gonna learn everything. By the end of that class, you're gonna know everything you need to know. I promise you. If you don't know what you need to know, that's because you wasn't paying attention. Because if y'all know how I teach, y'all know how I teach. Okay. So Andre, that is the next workshop. This is definitely online, virtual Zoom call. I mean, it's going to be a Zoom call. So everything is online for this master class. Now, I might do this master class for the month of June. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how the first one goes. If I feel like I want to put it, because I did just tell you guys this, the beginning of this week. Well, the end of last week. So I didn't really give you guys enough time to really know that it's coming. So I might do it 2 or 3 more times for the month of July. I'm sorry. Thank you, Andre. July. my bad, y'all. My bad. For the month of July. Oh, snap. Did we have class tonight? It didn't come on. Guys, yo, we were supposed to have class. My alarm didn't go off. You guys are right. I owe y'all. I'm gonna have to go on my Facebook. I'm gonna have to go on my Facebook and I have to go back on there and say, hey, what's going on? That was my bad. My bad. Yo, I be doing so much stuff today. My alarm didn't even go off for the class. But I'm gonna make it up to y'all, I promise. I make mistakes, I'm human. So, but yes, we were supposed to have class tonight at 7:00. And I forgot. I forgot. So I'm definitely gonna make it up. I'm gonna go on Facebook, Connect the City, and what I'm talking about, guys, is I have a group, a training group, Connect the City. We go live every month, first Wednesday in the month. I know. I'm so sorry. We go live first Wednesday in the month, and I forgot. I just straight up forgot. So I'm gonna hook y'all back up. I promise. I got you. Thank you, Jess. Though. Thank you very much. But that's the workshop he's talking about. I'm gonna teach you how to go through Sam.Gov because it is important. That is like, besides registering on Sam.Gov, if you can't read a solicitation, you're not going to go anywhere. And of course, you can learn to read a solicitation and you can learn on your own and figure it out. But why not get the training so you can jump right into bidding? Because then you got to take time to watch it, take time to learn it, and then you take enough time that it will take you to bid because you learning how to read contracts. So I got you. $69.99. Go get your ticket now. It's gonna be Saturday, 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I do have that in my calendar, so that won't be late. I won't be late for that one. But yes, that is what is going on. Okay, so I hope that answers you. July 8th from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, go get your tickets now. It's on sale. Been registered on Sam.Gov, just need to get contracts. Diego, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Guys, guys, what are you waiting for? If you on Sam.Gov and you not looking, and Tony said, let me come over here and be messy. If you on Sam.Gov and you are not looking for solicitations to work on, and Diego, just to correct your vocabulary, you actually said it right. You said I need to get a contract. So that's true. You need to get contracts, but you can't submit contracts because we don't submit contracts, we submit proposals. So you got that right. You got time. You never know how many times I see people working a contract, putting stuff on this piece of paper, putting stuff on that piece of paper, and then they got 20 sheets of paper, and then when it's come time to put down the proposal, they can't find their stuff because they got 35 sheets of paper. They don't know anything. So it is important to get organized. Now, whether you a book person, like writing stuff down, or you're a computer person, like typing on a computer. I'm not a computer person. I love books. I love writing stuff down. So I recommend, for those of you who are in the process of getting organized, I recommend my Contract Organizer. Let me tell you about this book. Contract Organizer. Let me tell you about this book. Do you teach the middleman strategy? I sure do. But I teach the concierge strategy. Ooh, I just made that up. Yeah, I teach the concierge. It's still the middleman, but concierge sounds much better. So I teach the concierge strategy. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I do. But I call it concierge. But this book has everything you need to bid. It kind of shows you exactly what you need, the steps that you need to do to submit a proposal. Now, this is an empty book. You fill it out, but it gives you what you need to fill out, which kind of gives you the steps that you need in order to bid. I am the original maker. There was no contract organizer before I created it. I am the original maker of this contract organizer. So if you don't have this book, you need to go to the link in the bio or Amazon.com and get your contract organizer. I'm telling you, it helps. I'm not just trying to sell it. It actually helps because being organized is one of the most important things that you need to have in this game. Second thing you need to have, confidence, guys. You need to have confidence when you're calling these subs, when you're looking for solicitations, when you're writing a proposal, when you're talking to these contract officers. You have to have confidence. Now, that comes with experience, or it just may be a part of your personality trait. for your Leos out there. It just may be part of your personality, but you have to have confidence, guys. You have to have confidence. I'm trying to look at the camera so y'all can see me looking at y'all, but it just feels weird. But you got to have confidence, okay? Uh-oh. Had to, I don't know who that is, but they call me back. Okay, but you guys got to have confidence, all right? You will gain that through experience, but just think of it like this. You're calling the sub to get a quote. Don't think of it as I'm calling a sub to get a quote for the federal government. Don't think of it like that. Think of it as I'm calling the sub to get a quote for myself. Yes, I need lawn care. Yes, I need microscopes. Yes, I don't care what it is. Don't look at it as getting a quote for the government, because when you do that, you start to trip yourself up. Oh, I'm calling for the government and blah blah blah, and then you're gonna get questions like, well, why are you calling for the government? Aren't you a bakery company? How did you get into, like, and then you're gonna get into the questions that they ain't even nobody business. Okay, so be confident. Assume that what you're asking for a quote, you're asking for yourself. That really helps. Once I started doing that, my speech started getting much smoother. I wasn't stuttering as much. I'm telling you, it will help. When you imagine that you're calling for yourself, it really does come out in your voice. So confidence, okay? Last thing, I feel that you need to be successful in federal government contracting or being a federal concierge. You need to be able to develop a rapport. You need to be personable. If you are a monotone person and you don't really talk and you don't really like talking to people, that's boring. You're going to bore people. People going to be falling asleep on the phone while you asking them for stuff. You got to have personality. You got to be personable. You have to have people who want to work with you. If you don't have anybody who want to work with you, you're not going to do well in this at all. You want to build those relationships. You want to build that rapport because you want to have context. You want to have a person that you could just call me like, hey, I got another solicitation. I'm going to send it over to you. You want that type of thing. I have three of those people. I can just call me like, hey, I'm about to send you a solicitation. Take a look at it. Let me know. Luckily for me, they go all over the U.S. But I have those now. And you want to be able to develop that. Antonia says, my confidence is on 10 now. I be calling oil and liquid nitrogen companies for bulk gas. Wow. That's good. See, the thing is, and that's another thing. When you're searching for solicitations, remember, you can do any solicitation that you want, guys, because why? We don't do the work. We're concierges. We get somebody else to do the work. So you can do any solicitation you want. Now, Antonio going for the big ones. Well, not the big ones, but the ones I consider like, who would I call for that? Or, something that's not usual, like your regular janitorial lawn care or anything like that. He going for the big ones. And that's cool. That is all cool. Because guess what, guys? Everything you need is in the solicitation. He got the scope of work. He got the information. He got everything he needs. Now, what I do, just me, y'all can do this if you want. But when I do some solicitation that I've never heard of, like I don't know who to call, where it comes from, what it is, I actually do this much research. I'll look it up and be like, what is a spectrophotometer microscope, blah, blah, and I'll look it up. I did that for a tree one that I was doing. There was some type of bugs that was eating the trees. So I looked up the bugs that was eating the trees. So when I called the sub and I'm like, yeah, I need this because the bugs, the blah, 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 and I named the bugs, I sound like I knew what I was talking about, right? Because I did this much research. Because that much research is going to grab them. It's going to grab them. And it's going to make the person who clearly loves doing what you're calling to do for a quote because they got a business, it's going to make them feel like, wow, gee, Gippers, I'm really talking to somebody who knows what they're talking about. No, well, we don't know what we're talking about. We just, did a little bit of research and reading off a paper. You know what I'm saying? But that is what you can do to build that rapport. Okay, because I was on it. And I learned a little something too. I build that rapport because you want to have those contacts later, especially if you win the contract. Especially if you win the contract. Now you got a person you ain't got to worry about who trusts you, who won't give you a headache about the net 30 account getting paid in 30 days, who won't give you a headache for giving you information. Hey, I need you to put me on your insurance. Hey, I need this from you. Hey, I need that from you. If you build that rapport, you can get all of that stuff so easily. Okay? So those are the 3 things to be successful as a federal concierge. Being organized, get your contract organizer, having confidence, and building rapport. Okay, I'm going to do a TikTok video on that because I don't think people realize it. They think you can just come in, look at a solicitation, bid. I mean, you can, but you may not last long. And you want this to kind of be fun. Listen, I'm not doing this because I love giving the government. I like making the money, but I'm not doing this because I love giving the government, services and doing all that stuff. I'm not doing that for that. No, I'm doing this to fund my other wants and needs and desires. Okay. But I want to make it fun. I don't want to hate having to do it. That's the whole point of working for yourself, because you don't want to hate doing what you got to do, right? So make it fun. Build your relationships. Talk to your contract officers. They are there. Now, some of them be rude. Some of them, be like, why are you calling me? I'm like, because you're never on the thing. Like, what you mean why I'm calling you? But you will run into that. Don't let that bother you. Just move on from that. Just be like, I'm calling you because of that, like whatever. Don't let them stop your joy from doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, what's up, the love? What's going on? Act says they usually be cool because they want the sale. Yeah, maybe. But I'm gonna tell you guys, one of the biggest challenges, I would say, to doing this is getting the quote. And only because I guess, other people are calling. I'm calling, you calling, they calling, she calling, everybody's calling for the same thing. And sometimes these companies do get frustrated, like, especially if they already said that they can't do the job. Now you got 11 people calling the same person, asking the same question when they already told one of the people, I can't do it. It's kind of like a telemarketer thing, right? So that can happen. That's why I always suggest doing your solicitations maybe 2 weeks in advance. Maybe most people will not work in that solicitation, and maybe you might be one of the first to kind of slide on in and ask for that quote, right? So that's a tip that I'm giving out. So always do your solicitations like 2 weeks in advance, so that you may be one of the first people to actually give them a call, right? So they may have never heard of the solicitation before you said something. And then maybe after you call, everybody else will start calling, and they'll be like, well, I just talked to Chanel. I gave her the quote. Like, so that's a tip. Yeah, that's why I had to step up my game. It's been getting crowded. It's been getting crowded. It definitely can get crowded for sure. So, but for those of you who are new to the channel, thank you, YouTube, for watching me. I got 3 people watching. I don't know. Y'all can give me some more likes, though. I'm just saying. I know it's only 3 of y'all, but y'all can hit that like button. I don't know how the likes work on YouTube. And you guys, whoever in the chat and TikTok, you're killing it with the likes. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if you can do likes on Instagram. I don't even know. But in any case, I wanted to get on here and answer any questions that you guys got. So I'm coming on every day. I've been gone for a month because I just moved into a 4-bed, 1.5 bathroom, thanks to 2 contracts that I've already submitted. I hit the like button and shit. Thank you so much, Latasia. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I always butcher people's names. That's why I be giving them nicknames. I'm gonna call you Lat because I can never pronounce people's names. But that's why I've been gone for a whole month. So I hope you guys miss me because I miss y'all too. but I don't have to pay any rent because of my federal contract. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh my God, that's my trademark. You can have that. You ain't even got to trademark that. Nobody wants that. Anyway, so guys, if you have questions about federal government contracting, if you just starting, if you want to start, oh, all right, I did. You know what? I do not remember what I said the second time. I don't. Latasia. I think that's what I said. But that's cute. That's cute. But guys, you got any questions? You know, talk to me. I'm here to answer your calls. I'm here to answer. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm here to answer whatever questions that you got. Y'all know how I am about questions. I gotta answer all the questions if you got it. All right. So anyway, so if you got a question, hit me up. Ask your question. If not, I'll get off early. Okay, TikTok is still not notifying my subscribers that I'm live because I only have 7 people watching, and it's usually more than that. Okay, I don't know how YouTube works, so hopefully they notifying them or people hitting the notification button. At says, do you ever bid on actual products? Yes, I just won a product. Actually, I've bid on 3 products, guys. 3 products. Actually, I've won 4 products. I had to give one back. But yes, I have been on 3 products. One was a shed. Okay, they needed a couple of sheds. Thank you for whoever hit the like button. One was for a couple of sheds that the military wants so they can, do military exercises on them. So I did sheds. I did seeds, alfalfa seeds. They needed alfalfa seeds. So I did alfalfa seeds, okay? And the one that I won, but I had to give back, it was for hay. Nice profit, but I had to give it out back. But that was for hay. And then the one that just got submitted was for a tent. So yes, you've been gone for a year. Antonio, you missed me. You feel like it's been a year, although it's been a month. Yes, I have done products, guys. And guess what? I didn't pay no money up front. Let me say that again. I didn't pay no money up front. I did not pay any money up front. Okay? Is it necessary to submit blank proposals every time you submit to the POC? Great question, Latasia. Anyway, no, you don't submit blank proposals because then that completely takes out you out the running. So that's a great question. Any proposal that you submit, what happened to the hay? I'll tell you. Any proposal that you submit, it has to be filled out. You have to fill it out according to what? The instructions to offer. You have to fill it out. So when you get a proposal, right, you pull out the documents that the instructions to offer are asking you to submit, and you fill it out, which you usually, filling out your name, your address, signing it, dating it, filling out the pricing sheet, and then maybe adding whatever else that they need. Oh no, so you didn't I don't think you submitted. Well, I don't know how that is. Now, when you say blank, I'm sorry, let me finish saying what I'm saying. I'm gonna get to that. Yes, when you get a proposal, just make sure it's signed, make sure you fill out your pricing sheet or whatever so you can submit it. With that, I think he was just having you to submit it for the fact of submitting. Because let me tell you something, Latasia. A lot of people are afraid to hit the send button. So I think what he was doing was having you get comfortable with the documents that you need to sign, with the documents that you will be seeing, and everything. Now, I believe you guys asked for quotes, right? Did you get quotes during that time? Because if you got quotes and you submitted it, that was the actual proposal you submitted. But if you just submitted the SF 1449 or something like that and signed it, yeah, the proposal would be incomplete, but he was doing it just so you can get into the habit of pressing the submit button because you guys be so scared to hit send in an email. Y'all be having everything. And y'all those of you who do the work, who get the quote, who prepare the proposal, and afraid to send an email, just send me your proposal. Just send me your proposal, okay? I'll submit it. I'll change your name. I'll put my company, and I'll submit it for you. Now, if I submit it for you and I win, it's mine, okay? I'm just saying, if y'all scared to press this submit for you, but if I win, okay? I got you, though. I got you. He said, well, we included our name. Yeah, so technically you did an incomplete proposal, not necessarily a blank proposal. But yeah, he's just getting you in the habit of submitting. It's submitting. I didn't get a chance to submit anything yet. Okay, that's me. I gotta have everything perfect before sending. No. Let me tell you. Our rule of thumb is if you get the quote, you better submit. If you get the quote, I forgot the rhyming part, but if you get the quote, you better submit. I don't care if you don't have any other documents. I don't care if you don't have the technical statement. I don't care. If you got a quote, submit it. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because what if you're the only person that submitted a quote? They desperately need this service, right? And if you're the only person that submitted the quote, then guess what? They're going to come back to you and be like, can you please send us XYZ? Can you please send us XYZ? Because you're the only person that submitted. They need your quote. So they're going to work with you to get the other stuff that you need to get. Okay? I bet the person doing blank one, she went to West Coast. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. But it's not it's not a blank proposal. It's an incomplete proposal. But once again, I believe he was doing that just to get you guys in the habit of submitting it. Period. If you submit it to the contract officer, you're not going to win because it's incomplete. But if you submit it to the contract officer, you submitted a proposal. Now, of course, like I said, you're not going to win because it's incomplete. You don't have a pricing sheet. You don't have all the information that they're asking for. If you only sent your name and stuff, but you still submitted. You still submitted one. And that's what we're trying to get you guys in the habit to do. Just submit. Don't be afraid. It's there for you. Just submit it, okay? Just submit it. So, guys, once again, if you need assistance, if you want to take my masterclass on how to read Sam.Gov, this is what we're going to go through. We're going to go through all the tabs, all the information on Sam.Gov, how to navigate, how to get to your workspace, how to update your profile, how to follow your solicitations, and how to read a solicitation. Okay, we're going to go over all that. We're going to go over all that. All right. So if you need help going and navigating through Sam.Gov, go to the link in my bio. Ticket sales $69.99, July 8th. I know, guys, I just told you this last weekend. So I might do maybe 2 or 3 more master classes so people know that it's coming instead of last minute. But you have time all the way up until July 8th at 12 p.m. to get a ticket, okay? I'm telling you, you won't regret taking this master class from me. Now, I don't know about nobody else. I know about me, okay? How does it work when you have to send back a contract? Oh, okay, yes. You asked me, why did I send my hate contract back? I really didn't want to. I really didn't. I was really sad that I had to. But this is what happened with the hate contract, y'all. So I won a hate contract. $96,000. Okay? I won a hate contract. I found a person to do it, right? And this could happen. This could happen to you. So I found a person to do it. And then they called me and was like, you know what? There was a hay shortage. I didn't know hay was like that. So y'all really got shortage on hay? Like, I didn't even know people was checking for hay like that. But clearly I'm not a farmer. So there was a hay shortage. And because of the hay shortage, I think there was, like, for his company, there was employee shortage as well. Oh Lord, here we go with the yarn. There was employee shortage as well. So he called me and was like, you know what? The place, I can't find any guys to go out there. The hay is, there's a shortage on the hay, blah, 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 blah. So it was a bunch of excuses he gave me as to why he couldn't do it. So the first thing I do is, okay, I don't want to give this up yet, so let me call somebody else and see if they can do it. Now, the person that I called, he said he could do it and everything. He said he could do it and everything. But I had to stalk him down. He wasn't answering the phone. And I can't stand that. Like, I got the contract in hand. Can you do it? But he never responded. He never responded. So, with that being said, I didn't want to waste the contract officer's time because they need the hate. I said I could do it, but my sub pulled out. So I couldn't do it. So as soon as I realized, okay, I'm not going to get anybody else to do it, what I did is I emailed the contract officer and I said, hey, unfortunately, I didn't tell him like the sub pulled out, whatever. I said, unfortunately, we have some unforeseen shortages or whatever I said. I can't remember. I'm not going to be able to fulfill the contract. Now, the good thing is it wasn't due yet, right? It wasn't due. And I gave them, as soon as I know, which was maybe like 4 or 5 days after or less, as soon as I knew I could not fulfill the contract, I contacted them. And that's what you guys need to do. Don't wait until the day before the contract is about to start and let them know we can't do it unless it's like an emergency and you can't help it. Don't do that. Give them enough time to find somebody else. I gave them plenty of time. I think it had to be delivered in 2 or 3 months. I gave them plenty of time. So that's what happened. So I just contacted them and said, hey, I can't do it. Unfortunately, blah, blah, blah. I have to pull it. I want to give you more than enough time to find somebody else. I apologize for inconvenience, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And that's how I pulled out of my contract. Plain and simple. It's that easy, right? And the good thing is, because I had like 3 months before I had to deliver, I gave them plenty of time to find somebody else. I wanted that contract so much. What was I going to make? I think I was going to make like $8,000 off of that. I didn't lose anything. You want to know why I didn't lose anything? Because I didn't put any money into it. I may have lost a piece of my heart. But I didn't lose anything because I didn't put no money into it. What's up, Rosemary? I'm having difficulty getting payment for the month of May. Hey, Rosemary, just FYI, I don't know if you was on here. I'm going to put it on Connected City. I actually forgot about our meeting. My alarm did not go off. So I'm going to reschedule it. So just FYI, I just want to let you know. If you join, it was like, what happened? That's what happened. I just straight up forgot. Okay, I'm human. It happens. Not often, but it happens. Rosemary says, I'm having difficulty getting payment for the month of May. What do you mean by that? Are you having difficulty submitting or having them pay you? Because guys, let me tell you. Sometimes the government, what's up, Gloria? Sometimes the government, they take their little precious time. Okay, let me say precious time to pay you. Now, a lot of times it's not the actual people who are who you're submitting the invoice to. It's usually not their fault. It's usually the fault or an issue. What's up, sweet? It's usually the fault or the issue with WAF or the pay office. Okay, because there are 3 different pay offices that I've used so far. IPP, no, it's 2 different. IPP and WAF or PIEE. Okay, those are the payment offices, and there's different locations for each payment office, especially in WAF. There's Rome, there's Columbus, there's Indianapolis. Okay, Rome, if you guys ever get a contract and it's with Rome payment office, you good to go. Rome be on it. You know, you get it marked as small business. You get your payment in like 2 weeks. Rome be on it, okay? Indianapolis, I don't really like calling them because they always like, oh, we got a shortage of people. You know, we're understaffed. And I be like, you know what? That's not my problem. Like, you do this every year. Like, why you the government? Why you can't staff your people? I don't care if you understaff. That's my money. Like, what you talking about? I don't care. So Indianapolis is so if you get Indianapolis, all right, exactly. I'd be like, and you know what? I even said this. I was like, listen, no disrespect, and I'm not trying to sound inconsiderate, but I said, what that got to do with me? Y'all know every year that y'all understaffed. So staff up your people so you can give me my money. I said it just like that. But and then Columbus, you can just forget about that. But they usually pay you in 2 weeks too. So what I would tell you to do, Rosemary, is find out who the last month they sent a paper check. Oh Lord Jesus. Rosemary, you got a paper check? She the only person that I know that's gotten a paper check. You got a paper check? I don't know what to tell. Hopefully your check ain't get lost in the mail, Rosemary. Why are you getting paper checks? That's weird. That's crazy. Ooh, I don't know about that. See why you getting paper checks, because usually it's ACH. Usually it's ACH. I don't know why you're getting paper checks. And hopefully your check is not getting lost in the mail. I that's the only thing I can see about the issue that you having, that it got lost in the mail. And I hope that's not the case. Oh wow, that sucks. That sucks. But that's what happened with the hay contract. So I had to give that one back. It's okay. I mean, I won 2 more. I won four more since then. So I ain't even tripping. Okay. So guys, once again, I wish TikTok would notify my subscribers so I can get more people on here. But I really appreciate the likes, everyone. On Instagram, I really appreciate you joining me. On YouTube, I really appreciate you joining me. And I'm going to be live on all these platforms every day. Every day. If you're not following me, thank you, Pale, for following me. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're not following me, please hit that follow button. I'm still trying to make it to 10,000 followers. And if you're not following me on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to get monetized, okay? And they didn't update my account where I can get monetized yet. So I'm trying to get monetized. So hit that subscribe button so you can help me out with that. That will show me your appreciation for the information that I'm giving, okay? Rosemary says, I missed the monthly call. Had trouble getting on. I got my UEI. Cheryl. No. You didn't miss it. I forgot. I told you, girl, just stick with it. Congratulations, everybody. Cheryl got the UEI number. She is now getting ready to register her company in Sam.Gov. So everybody give Cheryl a big up, because I'm so proud of you. Rosemary says, yes, ma'am. That's what I asked the contract officer. Did you just make a new video for Sam for registration? Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I forgot. I'm human. I ain't never forget, but I am human. So don't worry about it. I got you though. And I will be making a new video for Sam.Gov because they wanted to update their system. So now I gotta go do a half a new video so people can know how to, register or whatever. But yeah. Can you submit a proposal if your account is not active, but you are registered? No, your account has to be active. Kiki, why is it not active? Is it like up for renewal and you didn't renew it? But to answer your questions, and that's a good question. Thank you, Kiki. You have to be registered in Sam.Gov in order to, you have to be active in Sam.Gov in order to actually bid. Oh, you're waiting for my cage code. Okay, yes. Okay, look at Kiki waiting for her cage code. She waiting for her cage code. Oh, congratulations, first of all, okay? But yes, you have to wait for your cage code to be active in order to start bidding and be able to win. You can actually start bidding now, but you can't win nothing because you're not active in Sam.Gov. But in order to be eligible to win, you have to have active status. So just wait. You can still practice though, Kiki. Ain't nothing stopping you from doing that. Latasia waiting for her cage code. Latasia waiting for her cage code. Okay, sorry. That's great. I'm so proud of you guys, for you guys who are actually registering in Sam.Gov and waiting for this information. That is so dope. If y'all new to my channel, don't worry about me. I'm always going to sing something. I'm always going to dance something. So y'all might as well just get used to it, okay? Because that's just how I am. Payo says, I accidentally created a duplicate incident while registering on Sam.Gov. Do you think yes? Oh, thank you, Payo. Or, I hope I said that right. Let me tell you guys this. If you have an incident, like if something goes wrong in Sam.Gov, you tried to do something, you tried to register, and you had to create an incident or a ticket, please do not create another ticket. That will slow you down. That will slow you down. Absolutely, Payo. That will. What's up, Gigi? That will slow you down. Okay? So please do not create another ticket. If you got one ticket, stay on that ticket. Because when you create a new ticket, it pushes the other ticket back. Right? So don't do that. So Payo, what I would suggest is see if you can delete that other ticket, the duplicate ticket. See if you can delete it. You might have to call them to see if you can delete it, but you might be able to delete it on your own as well. But make sure you delete the right ticket. Don't delete the one that's not the duplicate. So that's what I recommend you do. Okay? But thank you for bringing that up. That is a good point. That is a good point. So guys, I've been on about 42 minutes. Any more questions for you? I love it. I love the amount of people in chat for YouTube. I hope YouTube get more. I'm ready to have so many people on the YouTube channel, so I'm really proud of that. So thank you for everybody on YouTube for joining me. I really appreciate that. Thank you for my Instagram homies who watching me, and I appreciate you joining me as well. And of course, TikTok, I can't help it. Although TikTok is not notifying my followers that I'm live, I still appreciate all 6 and 7 and 8 of you who came and watched me today. Do you go live often? Yes, Kiki, I go live every day. So make sure you hit that follow button, Payo. I know you follow me. Kiki, if you're not following me, please hit that follow button and hit the notification button so you guys can know when I go live. I'm going live once a day. I was going live 2 times a day just to kind of get myself back in the habit of going live. But I will be going live once a day, and it's probably going to be between 7 and 8 o'clock. Yes, thank you so much. 7 and 8 o'clock, guys. So make sure you are paying attention and hitting that notification button if you want. But I'm here to answer whatever questions y'all have, okay? So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, Rosemary, my suggestion to you, I really don't know, man. Paper checks, man. That sucks, yo. I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you, Rosemary, about that. Like, who sends paper checks? Like, who do that? That's crazy. Let me know how that go. I would just ask the contract officer, is there any way that they can change it to ACH? I mean, well, even direct deposit, like a direct deposit. Like you give them your bank information and they direct deposit it, not even going through WAF. So I hope, let me know how that goes. So, but anyway, guys, I'm about to go ahead and jump off. If nobody else has any questions, I am going to, oh, that's great. Now, guys, before I get off, yeah, and don't be asking questions because I'm about to get off. Y'all know how I have to answer the question. But before I get off, Rosemary is having issues getting paid because she's paying in paper check, right? They're paying her in paper check. And remember, her sub is waiting to get paid. Subs are on a net 30. So this is where it can get tricky, right? But this is why I say you need to build that rapport. Now, if you've paid your sub 2 to 4 times or whatever on time, and this one thing happened, I think they can trust you enough to be like, you know what? You paid me on time before. I get it. I'm okay with it, right? They're not okay, but they're okay with it. That's why it's important to build that rapport with your subs and everybody else you come into contact with. Now, for those of you who would just be starting and say this is your first payment to the sub is going to be looking at you like, where's my money? That could cause a problem. Not saying it happens often. It do not happen often, so don't get scared, okay? But if you have money like on the side, I would recommend using that to kind of satisfy your sub so that they don't get paid late, okay? If you don't have money to the side, you just have to explain it. Like that's happened to me once on one of my contracts, but it was only like 5 or 6 days late. So, oh, this is the second payment. Oh Lord, Rosemary, she just coming with all the bad news. If I think this the sub you got a good rapport with, so I would just let them know like I'm with you. If it's like a small payment like $200, $500, if you could, I would just pay them out of pocket, and then you just have you wait for the government to pay you. If you can pay your sub because the government is late, because sometimes that happens, just pay them so that they can be happy. Because if you lose your sub, that's it. Like your contract is over, right? Unless you got somebody, to fill in. But then what if they say, well, I didn't get paid? Then, you don't want to have a bad name out there, right? So if you can pay them, $1,500. Well, if you can pay it, if you can pay it, and it's okay. First of all, if it's after 30 days, like if it's past the 30 days, if you can like squeeze out $1,500 from your own funds, I would do it just to satisfy your sub, right? Or give them half, or give them something to let them know, hey, the money is coming. It's just we having issues. If you can do it from your own funds, I would recommend that. Okay. Or pay the whole thing. If you can't, then yeah, they'll just have to wait. But hopefully that doesn't leave a bad taste in their mouth. Because if it happens a third time, then it's gonna be like, you know what, I can't do this, right? So if you can foot the bill, go ahead and foot the bill, guys. Go ahead and foot the bill. How did you not have to pay anything up front on products? Because I got my little game. Because I know. How do I not have to pay anything for products? Let me tell you how. Because when we're working with company to company, companies are usually net 30. And I let them know. This is the only time I suggest you, because when we're talking about subs, we don't say, hey, I need a quote. This is a federal contract. We don't say that because they don't need to know all that. But if they start asking about payment, or I need payment up front, I need this, I need that, that is the only time that I say, oh, well, this is a federal contract and they pay in a net 30. Now, when they usually hear federal contract, they're like, oh, this is the government. Oh, I want to do business with the government. Oh, they pay in a net 30. Okay, I can do that. So that's usually how it works. Now, I don't ever tell my people up front it's a net 30. Not that I'm hiding it from them. I just don't. I get the quote, I submit it. When we win, now I have evidence that says, hey, I got this money. You want it? You getting paid in 30 days. And they usually, because it's such a big amount of money, they usually be like, okay, no problem. But Kiki, most companies work in that 30s. Business to business, B2B, is usually always in that 30 anyway. B2C, business to consumer, is I did the work, I need the money, right? So that's how I never had to pay anything up front. Now, I'm not saying there's some, just saying that, okay? All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you, YouTube, man. 4 people. I had 5. I had 6 actually, so I appreciate that. So the more I come on, I know the more likes and more people I get. Thank you guys for the likes. I will see you guys tomorrow, and don't worry, all my Connected City people, I will put it in Facebook as soon as I get off. My bad. We're gonna reschedule it, okay? So I'll see you later, YouTube. Thank you for joining me. Bye.